Michelle Lisi.
How's it going, everybody? Yeah. Give it up for Greg and Gay Party people. Very awesome, right? Yeah, I'm gonna set the bar nice and low so you can clap louder for everyone else. I just came here to talk about my pets a little bit. I've got a lot of pets. Not like a crazy amount, you know. Like I know a woman who has 12 dogs. 12, like not waiting for someone to take them away. Not, you know, like how many arms do you need to walk 12 dogs? That's I can't picture it. I've got 2 cats and 1 lizard. He's a bearded dragon, and I'm obsessed with them. Like I talk to them all the time, and I do act outs where they talk back to me. And they always respond like several octaves lower than my voice. So I'll be like, oh, lizard boy, there's some dead crickets in your tank. Are you gonna eat those crickets? Eat your crunchies, lizard boy. Eat your crunchies. Bitch, shut the fuck up! That's not nice. So, you know, like normal way to interact with a pet. His name's Lizard Boy because my son named him when he was 7, and he got him for Hanukkah. And, you know, with Hanukkah, you do like 8 nights of presents, usually, right? So he got the lizard on the last night, and leading up to the last night, he got stuff that the lizard would need, which was very confusing for him. Because he was like, why am I getting lizard food? And we were like, bitch, shut the fuck up! Didn't do that. No. Yeah, so when you're 7 and you name a pet Lizard Boy, that seems like a really good idea. But the goodness of that idea expired much more quickly than this lizard is going to. They can live up until the age of 12. So I will probably still be taking care of this thing when my son graduates from high school. So I gotta lean into it. I gotta make it talk to me. And they're really fun anyway. They're kind of cartoony, you know. Like they bask, and when they get hot, they self-regulate by opening their mouths like ah. And it reminds me of do you remember the dancing frog from Looney Tunes with like the yeah. It's just, I mean, you can get a top hat for your lizard actually. Yeah, you can get all kinds of accessories for your pets. You could maybe get a unicorn onesie that's a few sizes too big and just sits under the tank all the time, for example. So normal, right? You know, I think like having a relationship with your pets, that's normal. Other things that people do I'm not so on board with. Like I have a friend who's like, oh, my sister has a beardie, he's so chill, you know, she just puts him on her shoulder and all day long he just goes with her whatever she's doing. Man, that lizard loves getting high. No, he doesn't. No, he did. Like, what gave you that idea? When he like froze and fell to the floor? Like, what was the indicator? I like it when my lizard gets the zoomies. Do you guys have pets that get the zoomies? Yeah, fun, right? Usually after he takes like a prehistoric bird shit on the kitchen floor. And then they zoom off, right? Yeah, and he like smacks into things, like a little like reptilian Roomba, just zooming around. He turns this really pretty like vanilla color on top, and then his beard gets all orange, and he just looks so happy, you know? Like they change colors to show their feelings, kind of like a mood ring, you know? I had a mood ring one time because I wanted to be happy. Yeah. And on my hand, the happy wasn't happening. So I hung my mood ring over a light bulb Because I was like, if I can just make this thing hot, I could be happy. I'm not hot enough to make happy. So I was just, I was definitely like not too young to see that this was a stupid idea, but I was like, I'll just outsource this to my lamp. Work your magic, mood ring, see you later. And I came back later because I was like, and the lamp, the light bulb was just covered in this like black bubbling goo. And the stone of the mood ring was just no more. That didn't make me happy. And so I like just immediately unplugged the lamp like a fucking idiot, like so close to like a nice insurance payout for my family. And I just blew it. Like I just, too dumb to see like the next logical step with my terrible choices. But I'm glad that like it's finally summertime in Maine. I love, yeah, right? Because then like the animals in my life like just increase, like we have a skunk that keeps coming up onto the bulkhead and getting into our compost bucket. That's a sentence that no one in my New Yorker family has ever heard. That's not a Brooklyn problem. And I don't really know, like I don't have a lot of experience, so I went out and got an air horn. We'll see how that goes. I don't know. I guess like I just like seeing all the animals, in summer in Maine, because they all come out and like just stick to the road. Yeah. Driving my kid around like, look, buddy, a squirrel. Oh, that mama deer looks like she's taking a nap. Do you smell that? In about 5 blocks, we're gonna see Pepe Le Pew in his original form, 2D. Yeah. So, I think that's all I have to say about pets. I can complain about other stuff though. I like taking off the day to just get high and write jokes. Does anybody else like doing that? Yeah? You, ma'am, you seem like someone who probably smokes a lot of pot. Is that... No? I'm really surprised. Yeah, I mean, it's just like, I just want to be able to like feel comfortable at work, but it's just not my comfort zone. I mean, I get mad about weird things. Like I was in a meeting one time and this woman had a gallon jug of water. And that's how she was introduced to me by my boss. She was like, this is so-and-so. She drinks a gallon of water a day. And I was like, who the fuck do you think you are? Are you coming for my job? Is that what this is? Like, so weird. Like, who does that? What a weird flex, right? Like, just, I'm gonna try it. The next time I have a job interview, I'm just gonna come in and like plunk a gallon jug of water on the conference table and just start shaking hands and handing out my resume, like fire up my PowerPoint. Like, as you can see in this infographic, a gallon jug is much bigger than a bottle of water. If you look at this bar graph of how many gallons of water I drank each day last week, Monday 1, Tuesday 1, Wednesday 1. All right, I think we can. Let's move into salary negotiation, shall we? Hey, you guys have been really great. Thanks so much.